What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2. And I forgot to let my guys' energy regenerate. That was the one thing. I had one job, and I've already screwed. Oh, destroy the avatar. Oh, no. Okay, my life is ruined now. As far as my grimdark life, it just got a whole lot grimdarker. I really don't want to fight an avatar. That was the one fight I remember from the first game that was just like, you can't win this if you stand in the middle of the arena. Like, you have to exploit it. Like, even, I remember I looked up guides for that fight online, and everybody was like, oh yeah, just exploit it, this fight is ridiculous. Like, there were a few people that were like, oh, I stood in the middle of the arena and I just tanked it out. But everybody else was like, nope. Ooh, Force Commander's in here. Okay, so let's step everybody else back then. We'll have them back here. And we'll have the Force Commander take the brunt of the attack right now. Because obviously we've got a Wraith Lord trucking on in, trying to take us out. Not going to use any of my resources on him, though, right now. I'm really trying to avoid it. The Force Commander should be able to handle him just based on his stun. Like, 1v1, he should be able to handle all vehicles without any real problem, I think. That stun seems to do a pretty good job at locking them down for about 1.5 seconds per punch, which basically gives them very, very little clearing for them to actually, like, accomplish anything whenever they fight. I'm going to go stuff 4 guys into that foxhole, and then we'll step the remainder up into the front because we don't know what's going to be surrounding this position. I guess I could use the scouts. Alright, scouts, time to scoot. Okay, so they got a bunch of guys over there on the right-hand side, including a whole bunch of banshees. That's going to be bad. Ooh, boy. Banshees are always funsies. Because they jump you straight into melee. That's always my big problem dealing with banshees. So we'll step him over to there. We'll put Force Commander right there. Let's put these gents down here. Yeah, you stay in the back as well. And if they try and close into melee, we'll try and wrath them on out of our own hair. If they don't, however, if they stay put, we will wrath them where they stand. So there it is. Wrathed where they stood. They don't stand there any longer because they've been given quite the blowback, which is not nearly as awesome. I mean, a blowback sounds like something you would have to pay for illicitly, but nope. It's actually just being blasted with explosives. Ah, there's a bunch more up there, too, so we're going to have to be aware of more of this. That one appears to be retreating. Don't follow, because that's going to end up giving us far more aggro than I'd like to take. We're just going to take this very, very slow. Whenever I play this game too rapidly, I get myself injured horribly. We'll put him back into range mode because he shouldn't have any problem chopping them up with the Daka. We're taking sniper rounds from the other side. A couple more Guardian squads over here. Oh no, those are Seer Councils. Okay. Well, there's Guardian squads over there, but, you know. You guys get what I mean. You're following along. We'll swap him back into melee mode. Let's actually just send scouts up here and see if there is anything in this area.
Guardsmen are calling this place Gabriel's Miracle.
Credit belongs to the Emperor. Captain Angelos would be the first to say so.
Yeah, Gabriel Angelos did get wiped out pretty hard. He had that awesome shoulder pad, though, that had, like, eagles and stuff all over. I feel like we're eating artillery right now from somewhere.
Secured.
Can we secure this? Yeah, we are being shot by somebody. It's probably like a little, yeah. It's a Guardian squad with one of their little shuriken cannons or whatever over here. Let's go ahead and dig them out of their foxholes now while we capture this. Got a Rosarius. We'll go ahead and put a sniper round on that platform there before we go back into stealth. And having captured a new objective. Oh, really? We're kind of pressing multiple objectives here. I'm fighting on multiple fronts because I got bored waiting for him to get his job done. Alright, Cyrus. Job well done. Everybody step back, and we'll decide where we want to engage next. You stay in the foxhole. I'm going to have them wipe that. Yay, explosives! I love explosives! What is more grimdark than explosives? Explosives are super grimdark. There we go, even more. As many as I can get. And so we'll have them stealth on down in here, and we'll dig them out of the building with a... Actually, we don't even need to. The autocannon appears to be making pretty short work of everything that's going on over there. Okay, and so in the interest of short orders getting cooked, I think next we'll try and take this position over here, and then we'll flank this one slightly, I guess. Let's go ahead and send the Force Commander and Tarkus in, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. Force Commander, technically I could just teleport in. Close the gap now. Let's move up our next line. We'll go ahead and put them over there, all behind this rock. go ahead and help out over here with a Wrath. And the moment that they're all butchered, let's step back with the Force Commander. We'll try and draw them into the ambush back here. Or at least give Force Commander some time to heal up and auto-cannon the hell out of them because they can't reach him with the same range. My lovely, lovely Terminator exploits. I love Terminator armor. Not having it is so depressing. I love my Terminator armor. Ooh, we have a whole bunch of artillery strikes. I should probably use one of those, but I'm trying to save everything for the Avatar later on because the Avatar is scary. There we go. We want to capture this in just a minute. We only have one sniper round left, so I'm going to try and save that. Let's go ahead and push this position over here. We'll have all these guys jump into cover. From where they stand, we should be able to pretty much handle this without issue. I mean, Terminator armor has this like large tendency to make very, very huge scale problems a lot simpler. Let's drop a vortex over there. And we'll pull the Force Commander back because I'm kind of scared of what's going to happen when I do this. Yeah. Feel the burn. Oh my god, we've got our own little personal black hole ripper opener. That's a technical term, a ripper opener. I learned it from an engineer. He was like, well, we've got this gear and we've got this wheel over here. I think we can make a real ripper opener out of this. And I was like, well, you're the engineer. It's a ripper opener now. No need for technical names anymore. And so having captured all of the CPs, I think we're in really, really a good spot. I don't know if we should wipe out the remainder of the enemy or if we should just cut through here, go up and around. It's probably what I'll end up doing. I mean, we may just try and seal the deal right now and see how bad this Avatar is going to be. Let's move everybody forward. Force Commander, you teleport ahead just in case anything nasty is waiting for us up here. Armored unit. Okay. I don't like it when units are armored. Makes the whole situation more awkward. I think that on this side we'll throw a Wrath out right there, unless he can't see the enemy to throw out said Wrath. Ah, good. The Wrath worked out great for us. Hey, Force Commander, what are you doing? Stay back here. Stop doing foolish things. There we go. Now that the tomfoolery has been disposed of, let's go ahead and drag the next Wraith Lord back. If it'll come. And I don't know that it will. Okay, so it's going to force us forward. That's fine. I mean, in the interest of being forced forward, let's take the Force Commander and let's get to work here. I think a Wrath right there would probably do us good and plenty. And there it is. Actually, almost one-shotted him. We got a couple of Grav tanks in there, or Fire Lances, or whatever the hell those things are called. We can take care of the platform over there fairly easily. And then we just want to... Oh, okay, so it's actually got us in its sights. Let's back off for a second. These are more than likely what I'll use the Cyclone Missile Barrage on to get rid of. Just because our options are somewhat limited right now. Actually, I could drop an Artillery Strike right there and it might do a little bit of damage to him. Yeah, I was going to say, I can't guarantee it'll actually do what I want it to do, but it'll do a little bit. Well, let's send in Force Commander. We'll have the Tackies up here. I mean, Wrath is always available to help out. You guys can shoot missiles over here. So let's go ahead and bombard the area with whatever anti-vehicle we can. It's like not quite enough. Like we can hurt vehicles, but not at the extent that we could if Avitus was here or one of our other support characters. I thought he said brother down, but he said Eldar down. I was like, no, we lost one of our brothers is now dead. Damn it, we are siblingless. Okay, so in the interest of taking it very, very slow, we just dealt with a pretty large force really, really easily, so I think... Oh, we're about to get ambushed. I think I just made a mistake. Yeah, get rid of that first. The Wraith Lord's probably a pretty good target, too. You know, whatever. I don't really want you guys stacked up right now. That seems like a pretty terrible decision in regards to the tactics that we're going to be employing here. However, we will go ahead and pop a medkit right now because we took a little bit more damage than I expected. I knew that was going to be a nasty fight and that probably wasn't going to go in our favor. But sometimes you just got to suffer the blows of the heretics and the witches and all that. Force Commander up front one more time because you are the most resilient And in this case, I think it's probably a good idea to take this CP over here. So let's go ahead and have a look and see what's near the CP so that if I end up fighting the Avatar, I can restore my troops if need be. The last time we fought with the Avatar, he was chained to like a central area. Since we have you, let's go ahead and drop a Wrath right there, and then we'll also put the Terminators up and in. I don't see any real point in leaving them in cover since the fight has already kicked off and we're already stuck with what we're stuck with. We're already in the middle of a shit salad, so it's already been tossed. We might as well pass it around the table a little bit.
Fine work, brothers.
Couple more enemies right there. Let's send the scouts ahead to handle that. I'm gonna have the Terminators break these crates open. I do think we're gonna have to come up with some way. If we're fighting an Avatar, what is that, like an elite seer council or something? Why are they not dying? That should not be like a difficult enemy right there. Do you need help right now? I mean, I can help. Okay, and so here comes the stressful part. Here comes the part that makes me a little bit queasy. Fighting an Avatar. In the last game, the Avatar was a very, very difficult enemy. It's like the embodiment of an emotion, essentially. And it's a very, very nasty critter to have to contend with. I also slightly wonder if I snipe these Warlocks, if it'll keep the Avatar from coming. I doubt it, but it's worth a try.
Psychic blast.
Okay, so that didn't really help at all. Let's go ahead and step forward.
You should have slipped away when you had the chance, Eldar.
The remains of a craft world still lay among these benighted worlds. We will not leave while the souls of the lost lie scattered on the wind, and until Idrinel's vision is fulfilled at last.
Your witch's vision died with her on Meridian.
Spare me your primitive obstinance, human.
So arrogant. What I think is going to happen is all these guys are going to turn into the Avatar. Oh, I hate this so much. This is terrible. Makes me feel scared, Z's. Alright, well let's put the scouts back here. And what I'd like to do, we'll put a detonator right here as a backup plan, in case we have to fall back. And it'll do a considerable amount of damage if we can detonate it while everything comes across it. Alright, let's take a big bite out of this turd sandwich. And please don't destroy his cover on the way by, Force Commander. I know you're considering it, and so they're gonna do it, of course. Warp fire. Ow! That was unpleasant.
Brace for psychic blast.
Get out of Psychic Blast. Don't brace for it. Get out of it.
Priority target eliminated.
So, where is this Avatar? Oh, there it is.
Your efforts are futile, humans. The Avatar, the bloody hand of Cain, shall
He just killed 2 Terminators in one go, like, all by himself.
Holy terror.
Yeah, this is not going to end well for us. Let's go ahead and increase our target visibility here. Just give him more stuff to shoot at. I'm going to try and use him to... I don't even see anything get targeted over here. So we've lost another Warp Brother. Let's go ahead and have him retreat back to the CP. You gents, get out of the Warp Fire, because it's scary. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and everybody fall back. Oh, they're destroying my bomb. Ah, Force Commander got blown up. Oh, and then he got stabbed in the head. Retreat, Force Commander! Run for it! Everybody retreat. We are full of retreating right now. That's all that's happening. Go ahead and pop one of those bad boys. And then we'll get back into it. I mean, spread out. Let's go ahead and just have people all over the place because I feel like that's really my only hope here. Okay, so that's not so bad. Let's use the opportunity to throw some wrath on him. We'll also use the opportunity to put some missiles on him or something. Oh my. They brought homies along with them. Okay, everybody retreat now. Everybody. That includes you, Force Commander. Everybody retreat. We just need to keep drawing these groups of like Wraith Guards and whatnot back into this command post here. Retreating is not necessarily a very common tactic among Space Marines, but in this game I'm more than willing to make exceptions. Teleport him in. We'll throw some Wrath over here. I should probably use that Vortex ability at some point too, just to lock down that place on the right. But then again, he has to be immobile while he uses it, so there's that to consider as well. I also don't want this avatar to regenerate, which is my other fear. Ow. Okay. Yeah, retreat again. Retreat again. Everybody get the hell out. Alright, we'll get everybody healed up. Send him back out. Maybe throw a Wrath out here just for good measure because we've got the range advantage. Yeah, we're going to fight this guy the exact same way that we fought the last one. By not fighting him, basically. I don't know if the sniper rounds help, but we'll try.
It emits the heat of a sun. Attack from a distance. I have spotted an Eldar.
Force Commander, that might not be the best plan right now. Run, fools! Alright.
Strike before it can recover.
Beat that thing the hell up. That wasn't quite so bad as the first game.
Yes, die, Xenos filth! Battles like this are good for the soul.
What little is left of it.
Avitus, do not mistake bloodlust for righteous fury. That way lies damnation.
Okay, and so it looks like we had people ding up. The fight wasn't as bad as I expected. Maybe I'm just being a little bit cowardly now. I don't know. This game scares me. Like, it's got, like, difficulty. And so anytime I go up against a game like Dark Souls, or any game that's difficult, I just move super slowly, and I'm always paranoid about everything. Because I tend to you guys know, I tend to move too quickly, and then I don't see things that I need to see, and then I make huge mistakes, and then there it is. That thing looks really, really great for the Force Commander, considering how good it is for melee. Probably give him a pretty substantial boost to his melee capabilities. Alright, so we didn't move too fast, but we got some bonus XP. Hopefully we'll get some forges later on that'll allow us to do more deployments. Let's get down with some storyline, and we'll also take care of our equipment. I'll try and do that on the back end of here, so in the next episode we can just jump straight into a mission without having to worry about it. So in this episode, there it is, we've got him soft target. So anybody that attacks a target that he has shot recently will now get energy and health back. I don't know if that includes him. It'll be even better if it includes him. Thaddeus just got himself Merciless Assault. Merciless Strike becomes a short jumper teleport, which knocks over enemies in the way. Yep, you're still terrible. And then over here, we've got Fiery Doom. Melt-a-Sweep is enhanced, causing more damage over a wider area. Okay. A Melt-a-Cannon actually sounds pretty awesome right now. A Melt-a-Cannon seems as though it might like really help out with our anti-vehicle capabilities. Although I don't like to use him against vehicles either because he has a tendency to get rammed because he's so slow. But anyways, let's go ahead and strap in the new armor right there on our Force Commander. Very cool. I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile to put everybody in my team in Terminator armor. Like, it seems to be pretty bitchin'. It seems like a good idea to use a lot of Terminator armor. Tarkus. I don't think it's going to be beneficial for us to swap that over. I think if we're going to have him as a Terminator, though, as we level him up, we should probably start putting points into a little bit of melee so that he's not quite so bad at it. Definitely think we're probably, or at least I'm not going to say we because I don't want to rope you guys in with my bullshit, but anyways, I feel as though I'm probably making some kind of poor tactical consideration. Oh, a Rosarius. Yeah, I probably should have taken that instead of that. Although the energy regeneration might be a really good thing for Cyrus had he an extra loadout slot. Is there anywhere where he can use an extra? There it is right there, but I think everybody just has one loadout slot that they can equip, and then after that, that's all you get. So, while I would love to put it on him, can't. Artifact Flamers, Stalker Bolt Guns, nah, and nah. Jonah, is there anything? The Coronet of Ice enhances Vanish, can target enemies to freeze them in stasis. Plus 50 energy. He also got some Librarian's armor, so it appears as though the only gear they're ever going to give us is going to be for this guy. Rosarius becomes energy-based when this is equipped. Really? That's kind of cool. He can actually... Does it become... Does the Rosarius become energy for everybody, or is that something... Let's take it off and let's find out. Let's do a little bit of experimentation here. So he would have to equip it. And unfortunately, his loadout slots are sort of limited right now. I don't see anywhere where we can get more loadout slots for him either, because I'm willing to bet it would probably be incredibly overpowered to give him like 5 abilities that he can simultaneously use. Oh god, there are so many awesome abilities for Jonah. He's one of those characters that you'd have to play the game 3 or 4 times and build him different every single time, because he's just so robust and diverse. Like, you can really fit him in anywhere into your squad. Like, he would be probably one of the best characters they've ever put in the game, to be honest, just based on his random abilities. Alright, well, the 20 ranged and the 20 melee is pretty sweet, so I may just leave him with that. Unless there's something better here. Yeah, I'll probably leave him with the extra damage, because he is doing a lot of range damage already. And so I think adding to that probably isn't going to hurt anything. It's 100 energy from that sword. Enhances smite. Oh, okay, so it makes it stun. Alright, so I probably won't take that off. And one-handed plasma pistols. I really wish that we could get like a larger variant of a plasma gun for him, just so we have like that extra person that could do a little bit of extra damage to anybody that tries to step up against us. Let's get rid of some of this gear too. The Blighted Power Armor. And it gave us an upgraded version that's corrupted. Probably still going to donate that, to be honest. Wait, what? What? No, what? It just gave us corruption. Donating it gives +2 corruption to all squads. Oh my god. Really? That's unfortunate. Oh, he becomes a Nurgle? Oh, what? I didn't know that he became a Nurgle Marine. Damn it. Okay, now I'm kind of interested what happens if you become the bad guys. Alright, well, we can't donate any of this stuff. Otherwise it corrupts us. Should probably get rid of some of the stuff that I'm never going to use down here in the bottom. The Warp Crown seems kind of nice, but once again, these are all, they match all of his abilities, so if the ability isn't in your loadout, probably not going to be that useful for you. A lot of these things can probably go too, but I would save that for in between episodes, because I got to pick through each and every one to figure out what can be donated and what can't. We did get a level up off Jonah Orion though, so let's go ahead and finish him. Psychic Fury. So now he gets a bonus to range damage after he uses any psychic power, and since that's pretty much all I use him for is spamming psychic powers, I think he's going to be in really, really good shape after this. I'm going to have to take a look at his tech tree and figure out where I want to go with him, but I think energy is probably a good plan since I've built him to be ranged, but we'll figure it out. I think I'm going to call the episode to a close right here. Why is he blinking red? I mean, his bar isn't filling up, so I should probably equip him with something that purifies him, but whatever, it'll work out. I'm sure they'll give me a mission or something later on. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here in the Nerd Castle for another episode of Dawn of War 2, Chaos Rising. A challenging little game in which I am finding myself to be increasingly paranoid every single time I play. I will see you guys in the next episode, where we finally go to take care of a mission over on Meridian, I think, is the next one, where we've got a time-sensitive mission. But anyways, we'll go do that one next, and then we'll go do the rescue mission. Take care out there, everybody, and I will see you there.